I've got 3 kinds of MRE cheese spread. Can I make something excellent out of them? Let's find out. Hi everybody, this is Nate P, and today we're going to be cooking with 3 kinds of MRE cheese spread. Plain cheese spread, bacon cheese spread, and jalapeno cheese spread. Cheese spread has been a staple of the MRE since the first generation of meals that came out in 1981, but the development of a shelf-stable cheese spread goes all the way back to the early 20th century. As early as 1911, Swiss inventors Walter Gerber and Fritz Stettler, as well as the American inventor James Kraft in 1916, began experimenting with emulsifying salts to help stabilize cheese products. Emulsifiers mixed with the rinds and offcuts of cheese blocks resulted in a non-melting cheese, which is cheap to produce. World War I saw the first U.S. Army order for shelf-stable cheese, with production of 25 million quarter-pound blocks by the Kraft Company. By 1944, the Quartermaster Corps was purchasing 100 million pounds of processed cheese from Kraft. But the U.S. Army, still looking to reduce cost and shipping weight, embarked on a program to remove all moisture from cheese. By 1943, a viable cheese powder was invented by the USDA. Post-World War II, the cheese snack industry will benefit greatly from this new form of cheese. As a ration component, cheese spread was not an option in the Ration Combat Individual, or the C ration, in World War II. These were survival rations designed to feed one soldier for one day. By the Korean War, the C ration was replaced by the MCI, the Meal Combat Individual, which not only provided a basic sustaining ration, but also a balanced, nutritious meal.
Army food is no longer a matter of beans and guesswork. Since the last war, nutrition has become a science, and our Army Quartermaster Corps uses that science in planning Army meals. Food correctly used means fighting strength for our soldiers and better health for civilians. Scientists at food plants, at universities, and at the Quartermaster Corps' own subsistence laboratories in Chicago study food for energy.
The MCI, produced from 1958 through 1980, started to include a cheese spread that we would all know and love. Through Vietnam, cheese spread became an integral part of most rations, and with the development of the MRE in 1981, cheese spread, as well as most other ration components, moved from cans to thermo-stabilized retort pouches. But that's a topic for another show. So what we're doing today is taking our 3 modern cheese spreads and cooking eggs 3 ways. With our plain cheese spread, we're going to make a cheese omelet. With our jalapeno cheese spread, we're going to make deviled eggs. Bacon cheese spread, we're going to do poached eggs in a cheese sauce. So let's get started first with our jalapeno cheese spread. we've got our eggs finished 3 different ways. We've got scrambled eggs with some shredded plain MRE cheese. We've got poached eggs in a bacon cheese sauce, and deviled eggs with jalapeno cheese. So let's start with the plain old eggs. I am always a fan of scrambled eggs. We've got our MRE cheese grated. And the thing about this, the reason I have this in a bowl and not just on the eggs themselves, is in order to make this shredded cheese, I had to freeze it. But when I was actually grating it, it started acting like butter, basically. It started melting right away. So I kept this in the freezer to keep it hard so that I could then, have it on the eggs. Got our shredded MRE cheese there. Of course, we're going to use our MRE spoon to eat this. A nice big old bite. Let's try it. Okay, well that's a weird texture. It looks like regular grated cheese, right? Like you get at the grocery. But the mouthfeel of it is basically butter. It's this kind of cold solid, but as soon as it gets in your mouth, it melts. Taste-wise, there isn't much going on at all. It barely even tastes like cheese. Kind of frozen like this. It's okay. Not ungood, but yeah, maybe not my favorite. Next, let's check out a deviled egg. Got your standard deviled egg. Got all that cheese mixed in. Try that. That's really good. Jalapeno definitely comes out in it. The texture is nice and creamy. Super delicious. Really, really good. That's probably the best. Yeah, that's the best of the two. Now we've got our poached egg. This did not come out as I had hoped. My plan was to make basically a roux and then add the cheese, but as you can see, it broke. This does not, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen here. Give it a try. Well, I mean, I'm the kind of person that'll eat almost anything. And, I mean, this has kind of a brown butter kind of feel going on, but I don't taste any of the cheese. And that's probably what's going on here. It kind of seeped out into this. That's not, no. Maybe done a different way it would taste a lot better, but that didn't. Not great. Okay, so this is our first foray into a different type of Cooking with MREs show. I plan on having more videos like this in the future, released just about every week or so. So if you're interested and you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and you'll know exactly when my next video comes out. If you're interested in trying some of these dishes at home, I'll include the recipe in the episode description, along with what kind of MRE ingredients I've used. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.